Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel, guys. For most of you that have been following, I promise you guys I'll be kicking up the video a little bit more often. I've been doing some other stuff in the last month or so. As you know, guys, it's investment. You have to diversify your portfolio, whether you're doing a rental property, whether you're doing a small startup business, if it's stock, if it's commodities, you just got to mix it up, guys. Now, I want to talk about, and I want to keep it very short today because as promised, I will be trading this week. I just picked up a few shares of Aphria Inc. Now, Aphria Inc., as most of you guys know, it's a cannabis company out of Canada. So far, they have a few companies they acquire different parts of the world, in Germany, in Europe, in the USA. So basically, they're trying to spread their footprint. They were one of the favorites in the cannabis business in the past 2 years, but last year they had a huge scandal that declined their stock to where it is right now. Now, if we go back and look in the years past, I would say Aphria was consistently trading over $10 to $15 per shares, at one point up to $24 per share. But as of late, particular in 2020, we saw that the share went down drastically down to low $2 in the pandemic back in March. Now, since March, Aphria has been slowly climbing. They practically went back up almost 300%. They were closing just over $8 per share in the last few weeks ago. Now, before slowly retracting back to what it is right now. Now, currently the shares are trading just around $6.50. It was low this morning at $6.33. It's heavily due to the earning report that came out. The earning was okay. The earning report was not bad, except it wasn't what Wall Street was looking for. So therefore, the stock have a little drop on it. Now, when you compare the earning from last quarter last year, like same quarter last year, they're actually up just around 15 to 16%. So it's not a difference in are they doing poorly compared to 2019. It's just because of the number what we were expecting, it wasn't on par. Now, it's reasonable. It's still technically a pandemic. It's a light pandemic period. Now, we know most people are staying home, so there are more people buying stuff as well. But at the same time, people are not spending the way that they would spend on non-essential items. I do it. I know that I wouldn't spend money in something. For example, if I used to drink, say 2-3 Starbucks coffee a day, now I'm making coffee home, right? So small adjustments like that will impact the stock, but for sure, once the pandemic is over in the next year or 2 or 3, and you have to think sometimes with investment as well, especially a company in the cannabis space like Aphria, Aurora, if it's Canopy, if it's Exo, you can't look right now. Like I know myself as well, if it drops, I buy in right now, and if it goes back up, say $8 or $10, then normally we'll flip the stock because we expect a drop in price again for us to go back in. But as investment taught us over and over, sometimes you have to wait for the big picture. The short-term goals sometimes blind us from seeing the huge potential ahead, I would say. But again, everyone have a different situation. Some people want to go in very quick. Some people want to come out very fast because they're scared, or that's their plan. And again, that's the next key as well. It's important to follow your plan in investment. You always need to set a plan. If it's a short-term plan, stick to it, because more times than you will see is that you set a plan and then you deviate from your plan, and next thing you know, the stock starts doing poorly, and then you get stressed out and you get confused and you may make a bad decision. So if you set for a short-term plan in any cannabis space, then definitely do so. If you're more of a long-term plan like myself, then definitely you can think about the long road ahead. Now, personally, myself as well, in trading days like this, I normally go in and I try to get some extra shares, and then I will try to sell the extra shares once it goes up, but still keeping my original position in this stock. Now, again, I promise you the report, it was not all bad, and I'll give you a little brief of what it was in a few seconds. Okay, so basically this is the report that came out. This is what driving the stock price right now. You can see Aphria Inc. announces record adult use cannabis gross revenue in first quarter fiscal year 2021 and sixth consecutive quarter of positive adjusted EBITDA. So if you're familiar with reading these reports, it's the same thing. Nothing really changed. As you can see, net cannabis revenue increased 103% from prior year quarter. And then you can see right here, we want to go to the main stuff. That's pretty simple. It's nothing you can see big here. It says key operating highlights on first quarter fiscal 2021. You can see record gross revenue for adult use of 69.6 million in the first quarter, an increase of 23% from prior quarter in the sixth consecutive quarter of growth. We can see net cannabis revenue here is 62.5. It's an increase of 103%. And right here, this is what I want to talk about here. It says net revenue of 145.7 million in first quarter, an increase of 16% from prior year quarter, at a decrease of 4% from prior quarter, solely due to lower distribution revenue driven by COVID-19. Now, we all know all the stocks right now is really doing bad because of COVID-19. Now, you can take a look at the report. I'll include the link in the bottom of my video so you guys could click on it. You can read it out before you make any investment in the stock. Don't want to go too much into it. I leave it up to you guys. I'm not telling you what stock to buy or how to invest. Is you have to do some research, and if it makes sense for you, then definitely you can think about it. And if it makes sense to your portfolio, not just to you, but if you have a group of stocks in your portfolio that you want to complement to have a balance, and definitely you can think about it. The price is relatively cheaper compared to if you're looking at Canopy or if you're looking at like Green Thumbs Up. Green Thumb is twice the price. Canopy is 3 times the price of Aphria. So it's still relatively a good stock to get. If you compare to Aurora Cannabis right now, which is definitely cheaper, those are the two that's in the same playing field that I would think about. Obviously, Aurora Cannabis have high expectation and not doing so well as what we thought it would. But again, in the next 5 years, I look at Aurora Cannabis, I look at Aphria and Canopy and Exo and T-God, all those guys to skyrocket, because the future is going to include these guys. So again, guys, I want to thank you for watching my video. If you like what you're seeing, if you like what you're hearing, please give me a like. Guys, please subscribe. It helps to motivate us to bring more videos. And I don't want to sound like I'm asking everyone to subscribe, but the more people subscribe is the more motivated we get to keep pushing this content to you. Again, it's costing you nothing, and the information is coming to you. Not only is it helping me, but if I create a video, then you'll be notified that a new video is released. Sometimes I create videos just like this. The time right now is 11:25 a.m. Eastern time. The stock is trading at 643. It's currently down for the day. If you think about it, guys, it's down practically 16%. So if you're watching this video right now on October 15, you could see the stock price. It's 16% down. Should you subscribe, you will get notified. Now, if the stock rebound and go to $8 or up, then at least you get a chance to get in. But again, I'm not trying to push this on you guys. Make a decision. If you want to buy this stock, please do your research. And if your research tell you that this is a stock that you want to buy, then definitely you can think about it. Now, if you look, as I said, going back for the year, you can see the stock was down pretty much around $2 in the low $2 in March when everyone is down. If you look at any stock right now, you can see this section here shows the exact same pattern. So there's nothing to worry about, guys. But again, it slowly creeped back up into a decent number. As you can see, at one point it was up until $8 like 2 months ago. So it's trying to get there. But if you guys are interested, do your research or speak to a financial advisor. This is strictly for information and entertainment purposes only. Again, guys, if you like what you're hearing, please subscribe, please like, please share, leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if there's any other stocks that you're looking into. Maybe it fits my portfolio. I'll do some research myself and maybe jump on board as well. So again, guys, until next time, peace out.